I was I was watching a competition between two like bands, okay, and this one band they do this one particular thing really well. Okay, they're technically very good. They're going against somebody who was is technically good. They got good image, they got good persona, they got good polish. But for whatever reason, just because they are a 10 in technical, they think they can beat somebody who was a 7.7 in one category, a 8.9 in another category, a 9.3 in another category. Some of y'all adversaries, they ain't dope in enough categories to be your competitor. I'm getting mad. Now my smoke rising. These folks ain't they not dope enough in enough categories. They thought just cause they had money that they was better than you, but you dope in three categories. They thought just cause they had looks, they might have been better than you, but you dope in 3 to 5 different categories. How can we can't beef like that. You're not a worthy opponent. Y'all tell me to calm down. Tell me to calm down. These folks not even worthy opponents. They only got one thing that they good at. Meanwhile, you good at 1,000 things. And the judge is looking at the scorecard. Well, they say, well, they did that. They a 10 right here, but that was a 1, that was a 2, that was a 3. And then they looking at your scorecard. They're like, oh, well, that was an 8 for that, and then that right there is 7.7. Then that was a 9. Then they really good at that, and that's the judge is like, why are we even having this conversation? Why is we even having this conversation? Why are y'all having me judge this? These people wasn't worthy to be your ops. Ain't that worse than an op that think they worthy? It's like, man, I can't. Ain't nothing worse than a op that think they worthy. It's like I can't even come off my hustle to come down there and get you. We not the same. We is not the same. And some of these people that really try to cause some issues in your life thought they one category outranked all of your categories. Whole time you was the TP. You the total package. Is it crack? Is it crack? Yes or no? Let me know. I got my new background today. Y'all got to tell me something, huh? Good gallaboola. Good googly boogly. You had style, you got class, you got pizzazz. You able to learn, you teachable, you coachable. These folks rigid, they don't got no sauce. Come on, man. And here's the thing, man. Now everything then gone, and these people is having to look at that. Look at that man in that mirror, yo. I was at the sales class. It's like a 3 day, not a 3 day class. Lord, I'm shortchanging it. Man, it might be 7, 8 week sales training, high pressure type sales training. But the bulk of the training is about mindset. Anyway, forget all that. The first day you go, it's probably I might have paid $800-900 for this training. It's not cheap to do. First day you go, it's probably about 150 professionals in there, maybe 200. All different categories, all different colors, creeds, race, religion, all of that. We all in there mixed in. The leader of the class, the teacher, the instructor get up. And she say, I don't know if y'all heard about this part of the class, but I need everybody to get up out their seat. And we like, oh God, they already starting. I heard this class be on something weird where we all just him in the home. I need everybody to get up out their seat. Get up out your seat. Get up out your seat. Okay. She was like, I'm gonna put She said, I'm gonna put this song on the screen here, and I'm gonna let it play. And I want everybody. It's a song that we all know. I want everybody to sing along. We like, oh my God. You know, people are just embarrassing singing in public, and you know, people ain't on it like that. So she pushed play on the thing. That's all you hear. And everybody started snapping. It's 200 of us. I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. The song, the words of Man in the Mirror come down on the thing, start scrolling down like karaoke. We all start singing it. Gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it. It's come. And don't y'all know, man, it's 200 people start singing through Man in the Mirror and tears start. So we looking around. We looking to the left and right, man. Folks in here crying. You hear me? Folks is in here crying, singing through Man in the Mirror because the lyrics were so reflective and you getting out of your element. Man, these people having to reflect right now. Like I said before, ain't no fingers to point. Ain't no more blames to place. The snap start. And you got to roll that Michael Jackson and say, hey, I'm starting with me. I got to start with the Man in the Mirror. Man, you sent these people on a journey of self-discovery, man. Messing with you. They got to find a whole new sense of self messing with the collective. You hear me? Gonna feel... They got to start with the Man in the Mirror. They got to ask him to make a change. Huh? Not us. Cause see, here go the thing. People don't understand. When you go through trouble, we already looked at the mirror. You hear me? We already looked at the mirror. Shout out Kelly Kelly. Shout out Lean January. Shout out Ethereal Karma, Butterfly J. All my classics in here. Everybody in here. They had to look at them people had to go on a journey of self-discovery. They had to go on a journey of self-discovery messing with y'all. They never thought that was gonna ever happen. Y'all go back and read through them lyrics of Man in the Mirror sometime. See them bring a tear to your eye. That boy Michael was a fool. But anyway, enough about them. Enough about them. It's about us. It's about us. It's about us. So when we talk about us, we got to go to our crib. You hear me? This is how we like to live. Show my chandelier, you hear me? A little piano back there, you hear me? This is how we got to live, you hear me? I don't know what them folk on. But anyway, please keep clicking on and staying on. Yeah, that song will make you cry. Please keep clicking on and staying on. Please keep clicking on and staying on. This is how we're going to leave it. We're getting out of here. Let me tell y'all this. Some of y'all is about to go on a championship run. You hear me? Some of y'all is about to go on a championship run. For my sports fans. It's about to be a championship run for some of y'all. Do you hear me? I don't know why I heard some of y'all might remember this movie, The Bad News Bears. Bad News Bears was a ragtag bunch. They was a ragtag little league team. Hey, somebody call them some thugs, you know what I'm saying? The Bad News Bears. They was a ragtag little team in his neighborhood, and this retired baseball player was hired to be their coach. I don't know why I just didn't heard the Bad News Bears. You got to put a team together. Your team might be a little ragtag, a little rough around the edges, but you're gonna go on a championship run. Bad News Bears end up winning the whole season. But this is your off season. One of my mentors told me one time, because I'm like, man, this ain't clicking right for me. This ain't clicking right for me. He like, are you doing this? Are you doing the steps you know you need to take? Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm hitting that every day. He said, well, then if you're doing that and you hitting that every day, you should find some peace in your mind because you know that your time is coming. If you're actually doing what I told you to do, your time is coming. That's my message to some of y'all, man. This your off season. It's your off season. Last year my football team didn't do too well, okay? So this our off season. We gotta do a couple things. We gotta do a couple things so that when we come back this season, we can ball. Do you hear me? It's your off season. I had a rough season last year. We went 6-10. We went, good gracious, we went 3-11. We was getting beat up left and right. We didn't even want to come out and play the game last season. Some of y'all didn't even want to come out and play the game no more last season. But now it's off season. Gotta do a couple things. We got to do a couple things to get prepared for the championship run. Okay? So how do we prepare in the off season for the championship run? That's inevitable. It's inevitable because that's what God said. Are y'all with me? Number one, how we going to prepare for the championship run we finna go on? It's our time. Big Boss Man Collective football jerseys is on. We got the little training hats on. They soft. We ain't got the hard hats on right now. Number one, the first thing we got to do is strength and conditioning. That's what they do on the off season. I got to get my weight back up. We got tossed around. I got to hit the gym. What is strength and conditioning with your spirit? It's your reading. It's your meditation. It's the things that you ingest in your physical body. It's your time outside. It's your diet. It's your gym. This is your strength and conditioning. It's your mental. It's what you listen. It's what you watching on the YouTube. Some of y'all got to retool what you watching on the YouTube because it's not conditioning you correctly. And you got a lot of hours on some things that's leaving you in the last condition. That's for somebody. Change what you watching. I got to get conditioned, man. We got beat up last year. We went 3-10. Come on, that ain't us. Come on, man. Come on, team. What else we got to do in the off season? Number two, we got to get rehabbed. That's what we doing when we come here. Man, we went 3-10, and I messed my knee up. We went 3-10, shoulder out of place. Got to rehab that back. Slowly but surely. More affirmations, more words of affirmation, more time to myself, more time with God, more time in prayer, more time in whatever you do. I'm still rehabbing. Mess myself up, man. Number three, what else we got to do? We in the off season. We about to make a championship run. What else we got to do? You know what they do? Man, I appreciate that. Gift to the chat. Appreciate that, Asia. You know what we got to do? We got to recruit. We got to draft. We got to rebuild the team. It's some pieces from last season that it's like, yeah, I need a quarterback, but I don't need that quarterback. He's trash. I need a wide receiver, but I don't need that wide receiver. They suck. I need a new safety, but it can't be him. He's garbage. I gotta draft some new players to be in the team. I gotta take all the information from last season, all that we learned, all the footage, all the videos, all the tape. Say, no, you can't come. You can't. We making a championship run. You can't beat my quarterback. We making a championship run. You can't be my wide receiver. You can't be my homie. This is a championship run, and this. Ooh, I just heard this. For some of y'all, this might be. Y'all ain't got that many more seasons. That's why the pressure on so heavy. I know my demographic. This ain't no 19-year-old taking his championship run. This ain't no 15-year-old taking his championship run. There's some age on these knees. So if we're going to go, we got to have the right people with us. Got to interview these people. Hey, man, what y'all trying to do for in the next 3 to 5 years, 5 to 7, 7 to 10? Oh, that's dope. Okay, this is what I'm trying to do. How can I help you with what you got going on? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, cool. I want to help you. And I know what you got can help me. I'm drafting new teammates. Because unfortunately for the championship run, you can't do it by yourself. I'm a loner. I know. I like to do it by myself. I can scale up quickly by myself, but I understand I can only go so far by myself. I can only go so far by myself. I mean, is my crib plush or what, though? Good God. Feel like Drake in here. I'm getting out of here. I gotta go. I'm move fast through these. Number 4, you gotta have some type of training camp. You might have to be in a situation where you was in last season that you failed. God might gotta test you again. You gotta go through training camp. Watch out for this defense. Watch out for that cut. This particular cut was tearing you up last season. It was tearing you to pieces. So in training camp, I got to get that skill up. I got to get that. I got to evaluate that. Also, what we doing in the offseason, we looking at the playbooks. It might be a new play we got to run. Hope y'all getting this. Because what we're saying is understand in transition, there has to be prep. It don't go just from hot to cold. Sometimes it's a valley. God's giving you a chance. I know you had a rough season. Strength and conditioning, rehab, draft and free agency, training camp. Look at the playbooks. Hope y'all getting this. Hope y'all got that. All right, folks, we getting out of here. This is the chance for those who like to support the channel. Y'all can click the giving. You can take a screenshot. It's on this side of the Cash App. We appreciate all the givers and supporters of the channel that allow us to make changes, make updates. We put it back into the thing. We appreciate all of y'all. Any updates? Oh, okay. Real briefly. Should be a link in here, voluntary member info. We are going to do the Zoom again. This is the one time your platinum member does the thing. This is the biggest benefit of the platinum member membership, where we do the Zoom call. I think it's every second Monday or something like that. But if you done filled out that form, it's in. If you click more and you can see the description, that voluntary member form is in there. I'll add you to the invite, and you will be invited to the Zoom. Okay, let me tell you, the Zoom is kind of heavy. We are lighthearted here. But the Zoom, just know it gets kind of heavy in there. Also, y'all know we're gonna move. We're gonna be still working on the Patreon and all of that good stuff, man. I'm glad y'all enjoyed the updates and the changes. I'm glad we were able to get it off without a hitch. Cause y'all know I'm gonna just get better and better with this. Like we get better and better with everything. Like I said, I am you. I'm you. When you see me get better, that lets you know you getting better. All right, peace.